It's becoming a little more acceptable within the church to talk about depression. What we don't talk about is suicide. But here in Texas, we had a very loved pastor who took his own life. And the pastor who preached at his memorial service, who'd been in his church 20 years, he was 69, 4 years later, that man took his own life.
Wow.
I think if there's so many of us hurting, just even opening the discussion within the church, having a place where people can come and talk openly, because there's a difference between situational depression and clinical depression. Like if someone goes through a death or a divorce or something, a loss. I mean, you know this. You lost a daughter. Now, if you walk through a season like that, there is a depression and a darkness that you have to fight through. That is a different thing than my diagnosis. I have clinical depression. I mean, it's a diagnosis where my brain simply does not produce enough serotonin to be able to be the woman that God has called me to be. And so I think even just from the pulpit acknowledging, you know, we know that within any church that's meeting on any Sunday, any Wednesday night, any other time you meet, there are people in your congregation who are suffering and who are struggling. And now that I've started talking about it, pastors' wives write to me and say, you know, this is the first time I've heard anybody talk about this because we're so afraid it'll hurt our ministry. But really, the key to ministry is Jesus is the good news. I'm not. I mean, if I'm the good news, we're all in trouble. But Jesus is the good news, and he came to redeem us. This is a broken world. So whether it's like you need glasses for your eyesight, or you need hearing aids, or you need to work on your cholesterol level, we all experience brokenness in some place. And those who experience brokenness through mental illness, it's no different.